In case you're confused about 2021, just know that Bill Bates loves you. He just wants to swarm you with genetically modified mosquitoes for 5 minutes. Just let him do it, and we can move on with our lives. Today I figured we'd talk a little bit about 2021, speaking in code. The whole video is a joke. Nothing to see here, YouTube. Don't worry about me. It's just a comedy routine. Nothing truthful, nothing to look into further. So let's just discuss the happy virus that is definitely real and what might be behind all that. How you doing?
A secret society silently lying like a last breath they're dying.
So it's been a year. It's been a year already. Back in March 2020, I believe, we started hearing rumblings of a certain illness, if you will. And immediately, anybody with a brain, at least 15 brain cells would say, yeah, okay, buddy, whatever. Like I completely just, yeah, you do your, whatever that plan is, have fun with that. Okay. Then I noticed grocery stores had lines outside now. And I was like, what the hell is this? Like, things started getting weird. Everybody in the lines got a mask. They're asking me to put on a mask. I'm like, no. We'll get into some of the fun conversations I've had over the past year. So anyway, Twilight Zone upon us. And my girlfriend's getting a little nervous because she watches the news and it's like, this is serious, huh? And I'm like, trust me, it's not. I can't prove it. Nothing to worry about here. And then we're worried that they're gonna actually quarantine people. So it's like, okay, should I come here and we're together or stay at home and we may never see each other for a while? So it's like, yeah, come over. So she brought all her stuff and it was hard after a while. Like, we love each other, but it was one room here. You're looking at it. It almost broke us. And I think that's part of the plan, is to separate families. You gotta look. What's been going on? Oh boy, it's to break up the families. Break up the husband and wife, get the kids in their separate room on a device. Nobody's talking. Perfect. Nobody's working together. Take your kids out, put them in brainwashing school. Everybody's separate, going their own ways. Van life, that's the life. Go on your own. Go somewhere, do something out there. It's all to break us up. Immigration, just make it weird so we don't speak the same language. It's like, all right, let's fight together. You don't speak English. Okay. Can you hold this club? All right, you're good. All right, come with me. I know you don't know what we're fighting for, but I like you. We're good. There's weird shit. I've seen some eye-opening documentaries. You don't even want to know. So as this definitely real virus, deadly, so deadly, continues to spread rapidly, just killing so many more people than the regular flu, you would not believe it. You would not believe the numbers. The mainstream media would never lie. They would never. So I start researching this shit, and I could have just been happy not even looking into it. Just like, yeah, that's bullshit. I'm just gonna be my healthy self and worry about my own life. But I start looking into it to help my girlfriend, and we're watching documentaries now, and it's like, now she's starting to see it. The one that woke us up the most, that almost, that one. I was out here watching it. I'm binge watching it. She comes out. I look like a ghost. I mean, look like I've seen a ghost. And I'm just like, and she's like, are you all right? I'm like, I don't know. Do you have any idea? So we watched that together, and now she's woke. We're both woke here, and we're like, what the hell has been going on? This whole thing is just, we got Rump in the news, and he's like, fake news. And I've always known that. I haven't watched news for years. But she kept in on it. And anybody who's watching the news is like, oh, wow, this is really bad. Okay, 2 masks, 3. I saw a woman. My God, she's in 2 masks and a face shield in Pizza. You're the perfect sheep. Oh, I'm protected. Double pepperoni, please. This is fine. Should I? You're eating the worst foods. You could get sick off anything if a bat sneezed on you. If you honestly think there's this deadly illness that's been spreading and there's nothing we can do, and you're buying into the whole story, wearing the masks, the hand sanitizer, I'm disappointed in you. I see my fellow YouTubers, they're in masks outside, and I'm I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, do you not look into this? There's tests to see if you have the so-called thing. It's not designed to diagnose anybody of anything. The guy who invented that test, he said, like, what are you guys doing? You can't use it to diagnose this. Like, that's not what I designed this for. It'll give you up to 99% false positives. Like, it's nothing. You could never diagnose anything. So that's why we're seeing so many things. Fruit has tested positive. I've seen a guy open a can of Red Bull, dip the thing in, positive. Like, what are we doing? This is not... So that's why the cases are so high. And then, like, the actual... There's so much trickery going on behind the scenes. Like, if you tested positive with this fake-ass test, and then you died of anything within 30 days, you died of the thing. Guaranteed. And that's what they write. You'll get the odd story from someone saying, you have no idea what you're talking about. My sister had it and, oh, she suffered. Like, it's real, man, this is bad. And nobody's talking about how many people die every year of the flu. Like, devastated families from the flu. That just disappeared into the night. Like, that happens when you're sick and stupid. You can die from a flu, you sneezing ass trick. Eat a fruit, you piece of shit. We got doctors speaking out about it. Not that I give a shit, but some of the mainstream people need to see a doctor telling, oh yeah, I'm also disagree. Oh, he's smarter than me, so who cares? Like, they don't study health. They study how to suppress symptoms with chemicals. And that's somehow the top of the mountain, as we'll see, thanks to the pricey Masons. Yeah, it's not so free, is it? No, it is not. I'm afraid to even say this shit because I work for them, kind of. If you just look at the pictures, here is some pricey Masons. This is like the deep stuff, the ones in control. Then you look at, oh, that's a nice logo. No similarities there. Nothing to worry about there. And I work for them. You think I'm not afraid? I'm speaking in code here. Pricey Masons, I'm gonna get arrested. But I feel like I have to say something here. It's driving me crazy. I'm trying to wake people up. I don't know how to do it. I'm speaking in code. A lot of people aren't even getting it. And it's like, there's nothing to worry about there, but we have to stick together here. We're in the end times. This is the rapture. We have to take back control. Like, they're sneakily taking it from us. All our freedoms, one by one. Ooh, little lockdown, no parks. Okay, we'll give you back the parks for a bit. Only essential services though. My girlfriend went to buy a crossword puzzle for her dad in the hospital, and they were like, no, that's not essential. Fun isn't essential. This is the life where we were headed for, which we'll get to. I don't think we're going there, but we better stand up. They're waiting for us to rise. Try to stay with me here. There's a fight going on right now with the cucumbers versus the pricey Masons, and the cucumbers have won. Now it's Operation Wake Up the Sheep. Are they gonna wake up? Because they're walking around in a mask, breathing their own disgusting waste, cheese breath. And it feels so slow, doesn't it? We've been waiting. We thought, we keep getting these dates, like, okay, Rump is gonna get oh, he lost. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of hidden from, what? I watched that contest, and it was the first time in years I've watched the news, and I was like, wow, this sucks. This is so low vibe. It's just fear-mongering, and it's completely one-sided, just Rump bashing. And I was like, he's losing. What's happening? He was supposed to win, and then we get our life and everything. The cucumbers have a weird plan? Not fully aware what the plan even is? People are saying, enjoy the movie. This is all just a movie. We already won the war, but now it's just playing out. It's like, this movie sucks. I don't like it. Do I have to watch the mainstream news now to keep it? Oh, look at that. I don't want to subject myself to this. I don't want to even know anything. I never watch it. If something really important happens, it'll get to me somehow. I don't need to know this shit. And I'll be honest with you, I fully believe in the whole cucumber story. I believe we did it. We've defeated the pricey Masons, the Stan worshippers. They worship Stan. And that's what they've been doing. Everything's about sex and just corruption of the feminine. It's just, there's so much, it goes so deep. And I believe like we won, but now what? What are we waiting for? To just full disclosure, just open everything up. It's like, it's us. They're waiting for us to rise and stop being sheeple tricks. And it's scary. Imagine you have your own business, small little business, and cops are there like with bats and mace. They're like, no, don't open. Here's a fine, $100,000. You like that? It's like, okay, none of these fines stand up in court. It's just a scare tactic. Nobody's ever been charged of any of these fines. And you can refuse most of it. I can't believe I'm still in grocery stores. I'm the only one. Do you know that you can be a medical exempt? You don't have to. You can just say, I'm exempt. And you walk in. And it's like, nobody is doing that. I'm the only one. Everyone's just, okay, put a mask, 2 masks, plastic bag, 2? Okay, can I poke 1 hole in it? Just follow along off a cliff, asshole. I was getting brave with it for a while. I had some security guards and they're always asking for the mask, and I'm like, not gonna happen for you, buddy. And I'd walk in the store and it was fine, but then one store started making it mandatory, and you can get around it with like Human Rights Code Section 1. Like there's all this, you gotta become a lawyer now just to shop. All these measures are a violation of our rights in the charter. Like there's legal shit that says we can go about and do our stuff and we can shop. You can't discriminate us against a disability. It's like, I like oxygen, I need that. Back when I needed some cat food for my cat, the pet store wouldn't even let me in without a mask. I'm like, I'm exempt. Like, no, you can't. We'll get you something. And it's like, just let me in. And I had a long conversation. I was like, okay, I'll put a mask on up to here. He's like, up over the nose, sir. I lost it. I was like, do you wear a diaper? And he was like, what? And then buddy in the back's laughing. I'm like, you could fart virus particles at me and I don't feel safe with your cotton undies. Do you have a diaper? And then the one lady was like, sir, can you leave? I was like, I'll go. You diaper ass trick. But that's what they want, just further divisions. And it's working. Congratulations. Good job, Pricey Masons, you did it. So I'm just like angry at the sheeple. They're angry at me, they think I'm irresponsible. Meanwhile, there's nothing to fear. Just be healthy and you're fine. Like, would you do this for the flu? You're doing it. The whole thing is for the flu. This is the flu. At some point, thankfully, I found Charlie Freak, and I just started watching his content, and he's the only one who kept things sane for me. He's like, don't worry about it. It's all part of the plan. We got it. Just go in here. Go in there. It's all up to God now. Gotta go vegan. It's like all this stuff. That's why I went vegan. He convinced me again. I already knew it was the truth, but I tried it, and he's like, no, this is it for the spirit. You gotta do it. Even if animals were healthy, you can't kill them. You gotta find another way. It's like, okay. And I'm so glad he turned me back vegan. I feel so fantastic. Day 46 of a juice fast, and things are finally turning around for me. I've been very lucky to not be hugely affected financially. I'm still able to work. I know so many of you are just, you're losing your jobs. It's been like warfare. People are killing themselves. Like, imagine that. You have your life's work and then, oh, I can't work? What am I gonna, oh, I can't pay my, oh. This is mental warfare because not enough of us are standing up. If one business opened and then every business opened, you can't stop us all. But it's one, they get one, then they swarm them. No, don't do that, here's a fine. And another tries, like 3 weeks later, one more business will try and divide and conquer. They're easily divided and conquered. So in my opinion, it all comes down to just doing what feels like the right thing. Just standing up. If you see somebody getting harassed, you go help them, no matter what. No matter what could happen to you. I can't say I've done that, but I'm looking for opportunities. If somebody's ever getting harassed, you betcha. You gotta just risk it. Risk it all right now for your fellow man. And it's not easy. I'm the biggest coward there is. It inspires me so much when I see somebody just being courageous and standing up for good. And they're talking to the cops and it's like, no, this is our rights here. You can't come in. I've seen that pastor. He's in Toronto all the time. He's just standing up like, what a man. We need people like that, the leaders. a scary world, but we've been lied to about everything. Everything is backwards. Evil is good to them, the pricey Masons, and they flip everything. Meat being healthy, are you kidding me? Schmittler, frickin' saint. But we're led to believe otherwise, aren't we? Look into him. I've already gotten into trouble for that one. Y'all remember that video, I got some hate for that one. But when you find truth, it's like, that's the truth then. Like, we've been lied to. History is nothing. It's completely just written storybooks. They're fables. What really happened? That Schmittler guy, he didn't go invading countries. Oh, what a demon. You gotta read into the story. There's all these documentaries, they're coming. The disclosure is coming in small leaks, little documentaries here and there. I've shared a bunch of them. So the reality is we're flat earth fruitarians. Get on that path. Wait for Rump and John F. Remedy Jr. to come together and save us. Save yourself first. Don't depend on them. But help, please, soon. And then we can stop all this bullshit and just sit around a fire somewhere. Not cooking anything, because cooking destroys food. And I think we've said enough. What are your thoughts on all that? Let it be known down below after you thumb up the video. Thumbs down if you disagree and you're a pricey Mason of the 33rd variety and you're drinking your juice out of a skull. Yeah, you are, aren't you? It's an interesting floor pattern you have. Checkers, are we? Can't separate the good from evil, could you? No, you couldn't. I'm gonna go. If I am killed, you know this was truth. And go subscribe to my Rumble channel, where I have 83 subs. We start fresh. I'm gonna go. The symbol I was doing before, that's a pricey Mason symbol. There's a bunch of them. Kind of, not quite. It's like this or something. All these symbols. Look into Hollywood. Yeah. So, I'm gonna go. Nothing bad could happen from this. Subscribe for more videos. Oh God.